Hi. Today, right now, we're going to do throne pose. More specifically, king throne. There are different names people use, like some people use the term chair. So depending on whom you talk to, you might hear it named a little bit differently. But there are two main chair poses and we're going to do one of them. And we're going to show two different ways to enter it. And also another thing, like my knees don't bend a lot, so I'm going to show you like a little adjustment for what you can do when you run into this. And usually in a group there's at least one person who has tight hamstrings and who can also benefit from this adjustment. So we're going to show the first version. I'm going to lie down as a base. And Sonia, she's going to stand next to my ears, facing away. I'm going to present my feet, and the goal is to get my feet under her thutt. Thutt is like a pseudo-technical term. It's a combination of thigh and butt. The goal is her sit bone should end up right here. And so I want to have my toes a little bit lower, more towards her thigh. So notice, my legs are a little bit too high for her butt. So we can do an adjustment where she steps onto my chest. And she's holding onto my feet for stability. Nice. And she can help me by pushing herself onto my feet. Nice. I'm just gonna adjust my feet a little forward. Nice. And as we come up, as a base, I transition my hands under her soles. As a base, I want to have straight legs, straight arms. And the flyer's knees might have to go up a little bit, depending on body geometry. And it's always nice to tell your flyer, you're like the queen now, you can wave. You can wave at your people. Yeah. And from here, what we can do is as exercises, we can do leg presses. That's a nice thing to do. We can do swivels. Shoop-de-doo. And we can combine swivel to leg press to swivel. Another thing is we can take a foot out. This will be really useful for later when we put it together into a machine. In communication, it's important not to use terms like left and right, because my left is her right, and if I say left, it's like, whose left is it? So we use squeezes. For example, if I want to take this foot away, I squeeze the foot, I'm going to say, I'm taking this foot away. Oops. Nice. And so I'm going to take this foot away. Nice. And to put her down, it's kind of important. My hands are on her soles, so it's hard for her to stand like this. So I'm going to transition my hands back to her ankle, and I want to send her down, and I want to let go of her ankles. Because if I hold her ankles and she has a lot of forward momentum, a face plant could happen. Now we're going to show you the second way to get into this. It's from bird pose. So we're going to go into bird. And again, we're going to use hand squeezes. I'm going to say, I'm taking this foot away and bring your knee to your chest. And I'm going to go for her thutt. She puts her feet on my shins. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now the important part is, as a base, I want to bend my knees. Because I'm going to show what happens otherwise if my legs are straight. See how high her hips are? It's really hard for her to get up. So I want to bend my knees to get her butt on her shoulders, and we can come up. Beautiful. Woohoo! Bow to the queen. To come down, I'm going to take her feet, put her on my shins. I want to connect hands in between the knees. So. Move this one. Right. And we just do the same thing in reverse. We're back in bird, and we come down. Yay!
Okay, Okay, so we're gonna be doing a chair or throne pose. This time I'm gonna be the base. So first we're gonna have your partner face away from you with their feet by your ears. You'll have your legs up and you'll want the base of your foot to be kind of between their thigh and their butt. A bit shorter here, so. Okay. We'll have them kind of sit. We'll grab, what was that?
My ankles.
We'll grab their ankles and press up.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Amazing. Drink your
You can do some leg presses if you'd like. And even some spins. Oh, maybe not. Kind of got it. Okay, and when we let them down, we want to hold the back of their ankles and release when they're ready.
Very nice.